Hello from the Yarn Closet in Southern Arizona. This is not great lighting and stuff, but it's working. It's my best option right now. It's 58 degrees out here, if I'm lucky, and very windy, so it feels, they say, 48. This was just a big granny square that I made and then made it into a cocoon, which I love the cocoons. I got a few of them. I wear them now and again. I did take my big crochet cardigan to school because it gets very cold in the library. And I had it on yesterday, keeping me warm. Wear a neck warmer in there a lot of times. Oh, I appreciate your kindness and your being here, friends. I am finished. I got to throw this into the laundry. This is my big 18 square, 18 of these. These are 9 row granny squares. And it is absolutely almost 3 by 6. And the smaller one, when you do 6 squares, is about 2 by 4. And this one's about 3 by 6. And it's perfect size for one person to cover one body of reasonable size, and even a man's tall length. But in Arizona, what I like it for is because it's also not so wide that you can't, as a single person, just throw it on as a big wrap. It'd be great in the back seat of a car. They're quite easy to make. I love them. And I like this kind of quilt styling. I just like it. So I'm going to wash and dry this today, and then I'm going to give it as a present on Monday to the young man who helped get our laptop up and running again. He is a lovely 19-year-old who works in the IT department at school and took this time to help me. And here's a trick that people think is a little funny. So I will take a small Amazon box and I will cut holes so that this is like a handle. And it's because I'm cheap. It's because I can't just drive to places on my own and do stuff on my own. It's because I don't want these to get damaged in just wrapping it in a bag, or the plastic bags are too small. So, you know, whatever. It's totally cheap with me, I know. It's because it's what I have. And I am all about using and doing what I have, and that's what I got. So I got a couple holes in this. It will fit in here because it is so big. Let's fold it up nice. Let's see what happens. So what have I been working on this week? I didn't bring it home because yesterday was the Veterans Day performance at school, and my daughter, her class and kindergarten were doing the performance. They went to the VFW. She calls it the Elders place. See, it totally filled up the box. So it'll work perfect. Except, look at that. Darn it. I'm gonna have to tape that. I didn't cut it quite far enough away. But that'll work as a gift bag of sorts. And so what I did when I had some downtime at school this week was I did a crochet hat. And then on the I don't like crochet ribbing, so I actually am knitting the ribbing. But here's the thing, it's the one where you start at the top, and so I felt that was very easy to do and I liked it. But it didn't have quite the same look as some of the ones where you start at the bottom and then it's more the same and then going in a little bit at the top. So I have to try to find a pattern for that one and figure that out because I think I'd like it better. I don't think I'm going to like the one that I made, but I will show it to you next weekend, hopefully, and we'll go from there. I don't want to talk about any current events at all with anyone, period. Where we're at in the United States today, this side had some pluses and minuses, that side had some pluses and minuses. We're just where we're at, and things are going to change and things are going to be what they are. And if you can do something about it, then do it. I don't want to be a part of the complaining about it. We just all have to learn how to live within the means that we have and in the communities that we have. And I think the thing that would make us all feel better is if we got out more and we're a part of our communities. Go volunteer somewhere. Go be a part of a church. Go do something, be around some more people, more variety, different people. That's what I think. That's as far as I'm going. And I was also sick this week. My son was sick this week, so we had that. I can't believe that we are on the cusp of November 11th. And I hope you all get Veterans Day off. I hope you can thank a veteran. I do appreciate the veterans in my life. We have many in our family and many at our school. And I have a headache, and I don't know if it's the weather or what it is. I also haven't been walking as much as I'd like to on a daily basis, but I'm trying to be kind to myself for that, because that was a goal in the beginning of the year, and I managed to meet it and keep going with it. But now it's so dark that I have to get ready earlier, and then when the kids are up and they want me to be engaged with them, then that would be the time that I would do my walking before we go to school, and that's not working as well as I would have liked. So every 2 weeks, I go with the school group and we walk almost 3 miles after school. And that's been more fun than I had expected. They walk faster than I walk. I'm not a safe walker, I'm a blind walker. So that's a bit of a challenge, but it's good for me and I'm doing it. And I'm just making the commitment to keep going. That's my commitment. That will be my New Year's resolution. That will be all of it, is to just keep going. My son is seeing the end of his first semester coming really fast of his senior year, and he's starting to question that year after college. And the dads are like, get a job, go to college, get a job, go to college. And my attitude is, if you need to take some time off, to which the dads say, time off from what? And I say, who cares? He's going to be 17. How about we just sign up for like 2 college classes and do it part-time, and you just take a break. And maybe you try to be a little bit more in control of your schedule and make some inroads towards more time with your biological dad, because they've recently renewed contact. I don't know why we have to just constantly keep going at American speed. I'm going to start calling it American speed. I don't like American speed. I think it's too fast for many, many people of today, and certainly many kids of today. And there's nothing wrong with taking a minute before you start to make some big choices to think about them. There's nothing wrong with that. So maybe that's where mom's going to sit, and maybe that's where I'm going to start cheerleading for. And every one of your kids is different. So just because one does it one way doesn't mean the other has to do it the same way. And the world is totally different. I got friends out there who are getting these jobs. And I'm thinking, how did you do that? Can I do that? Can I get a job where I do a Zoom interview and where I end up doing something online that, other than my hair staticking to my face, makes me some kind of decent income? Can I do that? How do you do that? These people get these jobs and they've never actually been to the place. They apply online. They've never had a resume. They don't actually need one. They download some documents and whatevs. We gotta all just like let people be. And as long as, I grew up in a day and a time where what was said to us was, you have to have common courtesy for your fellow man. And as long as your choices don't hurt someone else, then they're okay. But here's the thing. I have lived my life in that way where I have curbed things I have said in public because I knew the people I was talking to didn't agree with my opinion, and I didn't feel the need to speak my opinion because it's my opinion. It's not fact, it's my opinion. To have common courtesy and friendships with people, you can agree to disagree, and you don't even have to flesh out why you disagree. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. You don't. You just don't. So let's all just do the best we can to get through this holiday season. And every day we make progress on something, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. I am a great person. I know that I am. And why, when I say that, does it make me want to cry? Because I don't think any of us have enough in-person relationships with other people that tell us that tell us we are great people, that are thankful, and that make us know how thankful we are for them. So let's work on that. That's the thing we should work on. Look with your heart first, not your eyes.